Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Golftopia episode 6. So for our final episode of our coverage of Golftopia, at least for the early access, early bits, I will be making a return to this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but I want to give it some time to cook, refine some of its features and whatnot, but we've got one more hole to go. And I'm going to go all out on this one. But before we go within the new, we must address the old. So, a couple of changes that I want to make here. First off, these aren't working. Nobody's really going far enough to have to worry about using these, so they're just there eating maintenance cost, which is unfortunate. However, I do want a little barrier, and yeah, rocks are OP. No, not seriously. Don't nerf rocks. I kind of like them. But what they are is an effective barrier here. Although, actually, hang on. Before we get into this one right here, there is something I want to place right here that's not a rock, and that is a skill booster. So what's a skill booster? Skill booster is a sort of an aura boosting item. In this case, we're going to use a putter booster. We place it down somewhere, and anybody who is in that aura will get a temporary 3 or 4 boost of levels to their putting skill. It will suddenly make them a lot better putters, at least while they're near this structure. So it's pretty much just going to be people putting on hole number 1 or hole number 5. But since we have the 2 greens together, we might as well be efficient about it and use a single putter booster to make people on either side putt all that better. That'll get them in the hole better, that'll get them lower scores, that'll make them happier, and what have you. Also, I think I do need to return this pathway to greenery here, because I want to hook the tubes up over here to help people from hole number 5 get back into our tube network. So what I was thinking of is this. So we if we do tube network here, we can hook up to this one right here, because this isn't really going to be blocking anybody. So we can just put this right here, and then when they're done, they just walk off to the side here. And since we're at it, since we're in the neighborhood, we could also just put this like right here. And that way our people teeing off from 3 don't need to don't need to walk so far. So that will make hole number 3 play a bit faster too. Now let's talk about hole number 3, because you're kind of the stepchild of my current holes. Everyone else is doing pretty well, including my new holes. Hole number 3 is not doing so well. It's still here at a rating 0. People just, I mean, they don't hate it, but they're not excited by it. It's kind of boring. You kind of basic. So let's solve this with well, it's a test solution. If it's a good one, I don't know, but let's try it. And we're gonna solve this with some global warming. We are going to get you... Oops. Nope, hang on. Cannot display structures. Yeah, sink that into the earth, or sink that into the water, rather. But yeah, we're going to make this hole a bit harder. And we're going to make this island an actual island. And we're going to make it an island over here, too. We're going to cut you right down the middle and just make this whole area just water world here. We do need to keep this little bridge right here. I mean, I guess I could hook this part up to the network, and then we could go full water world here. Why don't I? That seems sensible enough. We can have a little something go up here. Although no, because then they're gonna skip right past all of our things. Although, you know what, they could probably stand to go one more hole and then just refresh back at the clubhouse. So yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go full water world. We will sell the drink machines and our benches here. I do want to actually move. I do want to have a bench in nearby here, just because people will probably be a bit tired, so they'll need a little sit down. But we can save the other stuff for later. Let's go back to some dirt or some grass. Why not? I mean, half of this is going to get stomped on anyway. All right, back to flattening terrain. And we're going to just chop you off right here. There we go. Now it is an island. It is actually an island. This could just become a lot worse, or it could be a lot better. We'll see. We will see if these golfers are suddenly bored of hole number 3. Or if maybe I went a little overboard. But we'll see. Time will tell. Now, let's contemplate the location of our next hole. And also, let's unpause. Let our golfers do their thing. Also adds a little bit of spice to this hole. But most people are going up on this plateau anyway, so I don't think that's going to be too problematic. Now, here's what I was thinking. We really want to break out the big guns when it comes to this particular hole right here. So here's what I was thinking. First off, let's get rid of these T's here. Or these trees, I should say. I'm betraying what my initial intentions are. The other thing I want to do here is I want to get another skill booster. This time a driver booster. Because, hole number 1 needs some people to not suck so much when it comes to driving. Hole number 3 is has suddenly found need for people to get a lot better at their driving. In order to not suck. But we're going to place a third tee in the area too. So we're going to have 3 separate holes all benefiting from this driver booster. And that'll just make our golfers happier because they can take these fancier shots with hopefully a bit more accuracy. So we're going to place a tee right here. Now, how does this flow from the 5? Well, keep in mind, 5, they get into the tubes. Once they're in the tubes, they can go anywhere. So they can go all the way back up here to the clubhouse. And, oh, by the way, here's all the refreshments. So if they're really, really jonesing for a snack or a drink, they can run and grab those and have a sit down before they press on. And I want them all to experience the snackage and the drinkage over here, since we already have the accoutrement built. And once I get a little bit more money built up, I'll probably drop down a bathroom while we're at it. Now, speaking of money, this hole is going to be kind of expensive because it's going to be kind of gadget heavy. Because what I wanted to do is I want them to tee off, and I want them to come down here, and we're going to try to make this whole run as gadget heavy as we can get away with. Right then, so yeah, you know what? I think we just need to let the sim run for a little bit. Maybe do a little extort action here if we can find a group of 4 that are nice and huddled up. There's only 3 of you. You want to look for those groups of 4s. I mean, the basic ideal shot is still there despite the lake. It's just if you screw up, you get bigger penalties. Oh, and actually, hitting the tubes here is actually a good thing, because that shot was going kind of cut. It was running a little rich right there. We got 3 people. All right, we got some putters over here. Boy, it's all triplicates here. All triples. I am so glad I replaced the mud bunker with that. Well, the other thing that you can do if your people are a little... wow, there's still people that are taking this line around. Oh well, 6 1/2 dozen of the other. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, first off, let's get rid of this nature stuff. Nobody wants this. We already did an all-natural hole before. We're going strictly artificial here. Okay, now what we're going to do around here is we're going to use the terrain to our favor. Let's see, we want current size. No, we just want that. We're going to make a little bit of a circle. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to make... We're going to make it real small. We're going to put a nice little ring right around here. Nice little donut hole in here. Now, what are we going to do with this nice little hole here? Well, we're going to put one of the devices here. Well, first off, we need to say where the hole is, or rather, where the hole is going to be. Where would we like to place this hole? And the answer to that is going to be right over here. Now, you might be saying, Pinstar, what the Sam heck are you doing? Why are you placing hole number 6 all the way over there when you're teeing off over there? What the heck are you doing, man? I'll show you what the heck I'm doing. And that ties into one of probably the niftiest gadgets. And that is a golf checkpoint. So this little device isn't on the devices menu, but it is still absolutely a nifty device. We're going to put this golf checkpoint right here. Now, what's a golf checkpoint? A golf checkpoint is a point in a hole that golfers must pass through in order to complete the hole. They are not allowed to shoot for the hole until they've gone through the checkpoint. The checkpoint itself is not a hole. It's just this ball pad size circle. As long as the ball goes through this thing, they're good. They get the credit. But there's even more that you can do with a golf checkpoint. I mean, you can just use a golf checkpoint and say, okay, first you got to hit it here, and then you can go hit it there. That's fine, but you can get even more creative with it. And that is with the Tele Exit. Yes, my friends, the Tele Exit. Let's spit you out there. That should be good. So now, with a Tele Exit, we have a teleporter, which means that when our golfers get the ball into this circle, the ball is instantly teleported and spat out here. And the force and angle and kinetic energy that the ball enters this hole with will determine how quickly it gets spat out from here, and we can tell it to spit it out in any direction we want. It's kind of like Portal, and the fact that the two sides are orange and blue is probably an intentional homage to that. So they're going to be aiming for this little circle here, but ultimately, their ball's going to end up over here. Now, we do need to provide them with a way to get over there once they do it. The other thing they say is the teleporter is the Star Trek kind, where it, or not the Star Trek kind. I forget the reference, but it's the kind that destroys the original and creates a clone of it, so people don't want to use the teleporter themselves because they don't want to die. It's great for golf balls, though. Not so good for people. So, that being said, we need a traditional people mover, which we can accommodate here. There we go. And that way they can just walk through. I mean, they can walk around the teleporter and what have you. But that will let them get over to there pretty well. Actually, though, a better idea would be, because this is already getting spat out, is just to put it in the back here. Yeah, I don't mind it being all the way over there. I don't care if I don't own that plot of land. I can put stuff over it, darn it. Alright, and then yeah, it's just going to spit it right on the green. So we will have a healthily sized green. It really doesn't matter too much about the hazards around here, because they don't even see what's on the other end of the teleporter. All they're really going to see is the tee shot. So why this big ring here? Why this gauntlet? Well, first off, we do want fairway in here because we want them aiming for this to be certain. And now we're going to get in on those gadgets. And now we're going to do the round hyper bumpers. We're going to do a lot of round hyper bumpers. I am determined to use these damn things to good effect, farned it. Hang on. Let me smooth that down. That's better. Because I want to be able to place basically a gigantic ring around the rosy of these things. Oh, that just made it worse. Hang on. Flatten terrain. Get height. There. That's more like it. This is going to be the king of nifty devices here. The absolute king of wacky devices. And it's no guarantee, though. Not enough cash. Yeah, we're gonna... Alright, do I have a quad that I can extort? I need... Ooh! There's a whole herd of people going over there. Can't get them all, though. About to say, if I could grab the 2 and the 3, that'd be a lot of money. But unfortunately not. Do I have a quad up here? Nope, just a trio by the looks of it. Oop, hang on, we just had a bunch of people grouped together. We can get Aaron over here. Yes! Cash money in the bank. Well worth the effort. Okay, thank you for donating to the Clubhouse Fund. We will have an assortment of wacky gadgets for you upon your return, dear golfer. Now, as far as alternative hazards, we they're going to be seeing lots of gadgets. In fact, we could do the whole Ring of Fire doodad too while we're at it. Nah, that might be overdoing it just a smidge. So yeah. Oh, and they're gonna go flying off here. But the idea is that their balls will bounce around, and every time their ball gets bounced, that makes them happier because they're interacting with that. That the ball could bounce into that. So yeah, I don't want to be too mean with the thing. You know what? Let's do cut rough. We haven't done much in the way of cut rough, so we're just going to do a big old circle of cut rough, just to help soften the blow. Because inevitably, this stuff is going to be kicking balls out. Yeah, a couple of them might get kicked into the drink. But then, yeah, it should... you know what? Let's get the green down here, just in case we have a low thing ball going here. But yeah, otherwise, they should be all good. I think we're in a good spot. So let's open this beast up. And of course, they're going to get the driver booster bonus going here, so that should be good. All right, I think this is going to be the first group that actually ends up playing this one, and they are just getting started with hole 5. Why are you guys shooting all the way over here? That's not where you're supposed to go. That's where you're supposed to go. Doink. Unfortunately, the doink was insufficient. Insufficient doinking. That's all right. We can do a little bit more review of how we're doing on this. Yeah, 15 points. Sand trap. This is looking to be the sand trap hole, which is fine by me. They're waiting, and ooh, this is a tough area to get out of. I have to admit. If you get on the plateau, you're golden. But if you're wallowing on this side, good luck. All right, Preston, good job. Well done. And yeah, deleting that thing is their thirst meters are holding up. They're getting kind of bad, but they're not like immediate thing. I think this thing is doing more harm than good. As much as I hate to get rid of it, this thing is more often than not just knocking them off their rocker here. In which case, we can go actually back to a thin strip of sand trap here, just for additional scaring purposes. Get that going in there, and then that should be good. Because if we're gonna ride the sand trap line here, in fact, you know what? If we're gonna go sand trap, let's go sand trap. Let's double down on the sand trap. Because if we're going to be going for the Sand Trap Award, we might as well, go for it. Ooh, Preston, lucky bounce out of the newly appeared Sand Trap there. I think this rock is a little too punishing. Oof. Connor, keep it on there. Keep it on. Keep it on. Oh, Connor. I'm sorry, man. That's just, that's unfortunate. So yeah, now everyone knows how to putt suddenly. And they all split up. I guess they can't decide which way is faster. Hopefully, yeah, they divert and get some drinks and snacks and just take a load off. Are their teammates going to be coming up here? Oh, it looks like they found a chair to sit down on. To rest at. Because yeah, all right. But now everybody has gotten that, so let's watch our first group play this hole live. Preston. Yes, that's exactly what we want. Ding da ding, and then spits it out over here. Ball's in a bad spot. We are going to give you some more green, man, because you can't control where that thing goes. So have some more green, my friend. Have some more green. But that's exactly what I was going for, and it happened on the first one. Ding to ding into the teleporter. Now, oh yeah, not every shot is going to go into the teleporter, so we do need a way for them to get down there. Can we jimmy this? Terrain too high. Terrain too high. Yes, no, maybe so. Actually, we do a little loop around here. I don't want this being in the way. Alternatively, yeah, I think we're going to need to connect it from here. This is going to be a little out of the way, but I think that's the best way to do it without it getting in the way. That way they can come down here and actually tap it in. 'Cause not everyone's going to get lucky enough to... But yeah, 13 points of the hyper bumper is a blast. That's what we like to see. Yeah, we'll put the light over here so that they can see what they're doing over here, and we'll put a light up here so that they can see when they can see their putt. Foomp. All right, and then yeah, all their balls are just getting. I just want to make sure these guys are not. We should be having our crew flying over here soon. Yep, there they go. I just want to make sure that hole number 2 does not stop its play just because these guys are doing their thing. But it does not look like they appear to be doing so. And I don't see hole number 2, yeah, like it's not, there's no danger in them suddenly doing what they want. Yeah, bladder skill. Yeah, so Crazy Gadget looks fun, cool teleporter. I think the further you teleport the ball, the better. Let's go help their blasto bladders here, so that we do not have an accident on the golf course. Yeah, this looks like this looks sensible. Everyone's like, bathroom! Potty time! Alright, I think, yeah, this is, Crazy Gadget looks fun. Getting better at this. Downhill shot from there feels different. Birdie, ball, hyper bumper, 9 points of hyper bumper. Cool teleporter. Better avoid the water. All right, I think hole number 6 is a hit, and we finally, I can say in confidence that we have used the bumpers to good effect. I am very confident in this. Is it the hardest hole? No, but it's the coolest. Ooh, we could get a flower garden here. Pretty up this place. All right, well, I think, my friends, that we have built up Pinstar's pitch and putt to a pretty darn good level here. I'm very comfortable and confident in our things. What's our rating doing here? It's up to a 1. No, it's down to a -1. Alright, T3 is just it's just cursed. It's just cursed. Not much we're going to be able to do about that. But the others are doing pretty well. 38 here on T4 with a massive I better avoid the thicket. T5's up to a 20, not too shabby, not too shabby. T2, 45. Not bad at all. And T1's doing even better here. 53. Still has its Hydro Award. Still some people landing in the drink, but that's okay. I'd imagine a considerable fewer number of people are landing in the drink thanks to that driver booster here. So getting a lot of mileage out of this thing. I could see some options for min-maxing these things. C4, I see money. Give me money. Y'all gonna play? What are you blocked? Who are you blocked by? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna minus out that safety raise. Thank you. All right, dink and right in. You can see it's spitting balls out now. All right, guys, get off the hole. I wonder what this par is anyway. It's a par 5 technically, though I can see a lot more people getting a lot shorter than that. Loop. If they get beamed, I wonder if they'll know where it came from. Whoop. Alright, folks. So, yeah, I declare this course a success. I may continue it here and there, but this is the end of my initial coverage for this game. But as I said before, this is not the end of all of my coverage. I will be continuing on to this. I might do some quick tips. I might do some tutorials. I might do a full-blown strategy and tactics series. We'll find out. So, if you guys like this episode, if you like this series, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!